Hi, welcome to Cooking with Blondie. I'm Mary Kay, author of What's for Dinner. And right now I'm going to demonstrate for you how to make a nice coleslaw. I have a blender mixer combination in my kitchen, and it has this wonderful chopping tool with it. You can also do this with a food processor if you have a separate food processor. But this chopping blade I find very useful in the kitchen. Alright, the first thing we want to do is start with our cabbage, which I've cut some of it off here, and I kind of judge how much I need as I go. I've said this before, there are 3 in my family that I'm going to cook for, and so I'll start off with this. I just pile it in here, put my lid on, and I'm going to bump it a few times. I don't want it to continue to mix up. I want to kind of bump it a little bit so that it'll kind of cave in and the stuff that's stuck on the sides will get down in the center. So this is going to be a little bit noisy while I get this ground up. Okay, and you can see how fine that is and nice. It makes a really fast, easy coleslaw. Alright, that's not nearly enough for us, so I need to do it again. And I like a pretty finely chopped coleslaw as well. My husband does not like to bite into raw cabbage, but he doesn't mind it if it's chopped up pretty well. So I try to get it a pretty fine chop on this coleslaw to please him. Alright, let's try this much. This might be enough this time. Just that fast. Let's see how we did. Nice and finely chopped again. I think this is going to be enough now. Coleslaw, cabbage, has an acid in it called oxalic acid. It's hard for me to say. When you cut it, that acid is released in the cabbage, and it continues to get released. And so you don't want to make coleslaw that you want left over the next day, because if you've ever tasted a coleslaw with a really strong bitter flavor, that's because it was made a day or 2 ago. So I don't like to make more than I'm going to eat in one meal. Alright, I'm going to use a low-fat mayonnaise for this, and I don't have too terribly much. That might even be too much. And I also like a sweeter coleslaw. So I either put in crushed pineapple or chopped apples or some sliced bananas. Today I had some pineapple in my refrigerator, already opened, some crushed pineapple, and I don't want it to spoil. So I'm going to pour some of this with the juice into my coleslaw. The fruit also helps make it a little bit softer, a little bit more moist, so you don't need quite as much fat in it while you stir it up. Okay, let me take a look and see. I think I'll put in a little bit more of the what is this, crushed pineapple. Looks like it could use a little bit more here. Just stir it up till it's all wet, and then I add a little bit of powdered sugar. If you don't want it this sweet, you don't have to, but I do like a sweet coleslaw, and my family seems to like it also. Let's see how we're looking. Hey, that looks great. See how fast that was? Just a couple of minutes and I've got a fresh coleslaw. I'm going to take a little taste and see. That's good. I'm excited to eat. Homemade coleslaw in about 3 minutes, and that's what's for dinner.